Hello, and this is Sprint 1 for the multiplayer engine segment of this class. So I just wanted to show you really quickly the end result of this week and what I worked on. The movement is data driven, so you can shoot, you can move around, you can drop bombs, and all of it is data driven. Now I'm not passing any positions. I'm just passing commands, so that could be wrong. I don't know exactly what we're looking for here. But if we go into Game Manager, you can see that I've completely stripped out the update. So up here, you can see that all I'm calling is Manager Keyboard, which is a class that I made separately because you said to make sure that I do all of my code in a different class in case there are any updates or anything like that. So I have my code out here, which is player movement. So the first thing it does is it goes ahead and it's going to check the player movement for player A. Right now, that's all I had just because of proof of concept stuff. And then it's passing in this player data structure. And then it checks to see if anything is even worth sending, if there's movement is equal to 1 or if angle is not equal to 0. Then it pushes it onto the queue. As for the rest of it, manager keyboard player 1 weapons. Same thing. It goes here. It says if the button's pressed, and then it checks to see because I don't know. There's a little bit of a latency issue when it was sending the packet, and then the missile was already fired. So I decided to do the check on the local end, and if it is able to fire, then it goes ahead. It passes that structure into there, and then it pushes it onto it. So what's going on in here is it just basically does the little data-driven assignment to the structure that it needs to be assigned to. And then if we go into here, you can see this is the actual data structure and the switch statement for what it should be doing for the player, the missile, and the mine. And then over here we have the out queue and we have the in queue. So the out queue is what's going to be sent locally outward onto the internet. So you can see here it sends to the network. It goes ahead, it goes through all of it, dequeues it, and puts it into the in queue from network. And what it does here is it just enqueues it. And then over here, I have a process which just goes through the whole queue, and then it says do work. And do work is this over here where it does the movement, the fire, the missile, and the lay mines. And so you can see here that if I remove this from here, if I comment these two things out, nothing is going to happen no matter what I do, well, no matter what button I press. So you're going to hear it. I'm pounding on these keys, and there's nothing happening because, obviously, because these functions are not in here right now. So when I put them back in here, you can see that I can, in fact, move around. Now, I don't know if this was like the entirety of the sprint. Maybe I misunderstood it a little bit. It might be a little bit easier for me because I'm in Andre's engine course, and I've been in Andre's engine course, so it wasn't like overly ridiculous to dig through this engine and figure everything out. But I'm assuming that is everything that's in here. So yeah, just let me know if I'm not on course or if I'm doing the wrong thing. I'd love to know. Feedback appreciated. Thank you very much, and I'll see you next week.